Oh, how good were they again on the weekend? A 95-point drubbing of Melbourne. Mick Barlow, good morning.
Morning, Millsy.
Went pretty well?
Yeah, it was. It was our second crack in the MCG for the year. So, and our first one was probably our worst performance of the year. So to get out there on the big stage and put in a good, probably three-quarters performance. Quarter two wasn't fantastic, but to get the result and shore up, I suppose, from our point of view, a double chance in the finals is really pleasing.
No, it's been a great year so far. A couple of little setbacks on the weekend with Sandy and also Ballantyne. First of all, how's Sandy been this week? Because he looked pretty crook when he got hit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's probably worked out as well as we would have liked. I mean, Hayden will train this morning and is a big chance to play this weekend. Aaron obviously will miss this weekend after the cheekbone injury, but I suppose he'll be every chance to kind of get up either next week or be fully available for finals. And probably with the cheekbone, he's just got to recover well from the surgery, and he'll be back on feet pretty quickly and running around. I had the jaw earlier this year and was back training that week. So
you got back really quick, didn't you?
Yeah, I missed the 1 week, and I suppose I was pretty adamant if it was a final or a must-win game, I would have probably played that week. So
sure.
Aaron definitely won't play this week, but he'll be every chance going forward.
There's been a lot of discussion, Mick, and I know what you can say and what you can't say. So if you can't comment, that's fine. But the use of needles in football clubs, I mean, they're used for legitimate purposes. Is there any procedure that has to be followed in the injecting of a player?
Yeah, well, I suppose it's all coming to light a lot this year, hasn't it? It's been a lot of speculation around Essendon and what's going on there, and hopefully that all gets sorted out sooner rather than later for the good of the AFL and I suppose for the good of Essendon. And footy clubs are high-end, very structured businesses. We've got two great doctors, and they're fantastic for the club, and 3 full-time physios that follow protocol to the absolute letter.
So the doctor oversees the process for any needles that are given. Is that the way it works?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's followed through. We heard from Sarah, I don't know if you heard it at all, Mick, but she's a concerned mum of a Bombers player. Does your mum, does she discuss issues like that? Like, does she worry about your own welfare and how you're feeling and, whether you're coping and all that kind of stuff?
They have full faith in the structure of the club and the medical expertise we have, and I have 100% faith in our process. I've spoken to you before about Fremantle being a food first structure, and we try and get the edge mentally.
Sure.
We feel we train hard and fill the bucket that way. But
absolutely, and I'm not for one moment suggesting anything untoward at Fremantle. I suppose if I was a parent of an up and coming AFL footballer, I'd want to know that they're going into an environment where they're cared for. I'm not saying that they're not cared for at Essendon, but it appears that there's a lot of questions still to be answered in regards to, what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah, I think so. And my parent, Fremantle, I can only comment from the Fremantle perspective. And within the first 2 weeks of being over here, getting drafted here, the club brings over all the families and anyone that the players want to bring over for induction weekend, if you like, and they meet all the people from Chris Bond, footy manager, to Steve Ross's the CEO, to the coaches, to the physios, to everyone. So it's a complete open book. And
sure. And I know that the Bombers probably do the same. I had to laugh when you were being interviewed by Ben Dixon after the game on the weekend on Fox Footy. You obviously will be well prepared when you're in the media when you leave football. If you missed it, this is gold, I thought.
It's a nice finish for you. You got Adelaide, then the Bulldogs, but you're building nicely. Ibbotson and McFarlane coming back in. It's nearly full strength.
Great research, mate. We've actually got Port Adelaide and St Kilda there.
Pulled him up on that one. I actually got some tweets after the game saying that it's not true that AFL footballers only look 1 week at a time.
Well, that was my next question. You're not supposed to know who you're playing the next week.
I've just got a photographic memory. just look at the draw at the start of the year, and that's that. But yeah, had to pull Dicko up on that one.
Good on you. That's a bulltish nomination if I've ever heard one. Freo have got Port this week at Patterson's. Port Power, they're currently in 8th position, and I reckon they've done a fantastic job to turn their club around in the last 12 months.
Absolutely. I think they've been a real success story of this season, and I suppose a lot of people in the footy world have probably saw them come out of the blocks, and they were 5-0, and then I think they lost a couple, and everyone was thinking, oh, here we go, they're going to fall back into the bottom half. But to their credit, they've been absolutely brilliant and have taken some big scalps along the way, and their top end players are as good as any in the competition, with the likes of Boak and Chad Wingard, who's a second-year player that's probably all Australian form. So, are
you having a rest this week? Are you going to be playing?
I'll be playing, yes.
Will there be many players rested?
No. I think we play. We'll be playing. We see this weekend as any other weekend as a really good opportunity to put our best team out there and practice for what's coming, because and against a team like Port Adelaide who's going to play finals football, it's invaluable for us, and in front of a home crowd. Actually, we're going to be wearing the white strip this weekend in recognition of our members, who are fantastic members. So we encourage all our members that are listening this morning to get along with the game and wear white.
Wear white. It's going to rain. It'll be like a wet T-shirt competition out there, I reckon. When you have a look at the Dockers, they could win more games than they've ever won, about 15.
Yeah, that's something I'm not aware of. I'm aware that I think we've finished top 4 once in our history. I might be wrong on that, but that's the thing. You start out the season, everyone wants to play finals and give themselves the best opportunity to play finals, and once we've done that, I suppose we saw the opportunity to shore up a top 4 position and give ourselves that double chance going into the finals, and now we've been able to do that. And now looking ahead to this week, we just want to practice what we've been practicing, tighten up the areas we've got to improve, which there is a few, and play a really good opponent in Port Adelaide. All
right, well, good luck. Keep it going, and well done on getting the double chance, and we'll do it again next week, Mick.
Thanks, Millsy.
Take care. Michael Barlow there inside the Fremantle camp down there. They're having a good run at the present time. Ros Weatherall standing by with the police report. Tom Percy after the